I would say one of the things the Academy did for me was it really helped me learn how to advocate for myself and how to stand up and have a point of view and defend it. That was really a big teaching that I walked out here with. Academy shaped me as a leader. I think it really helped me keep an open mind. I was learning that I could be in a room, I could be in charge, but other people could have great ideas. My job as a leader was not to come up with the best ideas, but it was to recognize the best ideas and figure out a structure in which they could thrive. They drove me to do better, and they gave me the tools to help me do better. I left with an ability to write, I left with an ability to think critically, and I left with the ability to advocate for myself. And we need young people like that in our communities.
My mom taught for 32 years at the Academy. She taught both Spanish and French. Her job at the Academy was never just a job, it was a life. For her, it was, where she raised her 2 daughters, it's where she made lifelong friendships, and it's where she taught generation after generation of students. But she had a huge amount of passion, a huge amount of fire, and she really taught with deep affection as well. She truly loved the material and truly loved the language, and she did everything she could to infuse that into them, and she used a lot of different mediums. She used food, she used music, she used art, she used literature. She believed in, the heart and the mind approach of teaching, that's how it gets in and that's how you remember it. And I think that's why I encounter so many of her students that are like, I speak Spanish in my job because of your mom, and I speak it really well. What she put into the classroom and what she kind of passed on to her students to ask those important questions that we want to experience with literature and art. And like, what perspective are we seeing now, and what is that telling us about what was happening at the time? And she just loved asking those questions to prompt that sort of deeper understanding and putting things into context.
The values and education I received throughout my time at the Academy certainly influenced my commitment to serving others, and I think that was true throughout my experience from 6th grade through 12th grade. Really, the confidence that you portray and the confidence that you have in what you're doing puts others at ease, and that's extremely true in the work that I do as a critical care physician. When I'm working in the intensive care unit, I'm often the one that folks look to for expertise, and in critical situations, I have to be confident in order for my team to really follow my lead. I think we should be grateful to the Albuquerque Academy because it brings our community together in Albuquerque and in New Mexico. There's not many places like it. It doesn't just give back to the students that are enrolled, but it gives back to the whole community. And I think that is very unique for a school, and I think should be really highlighted and cherished. I hope that the Albuquerque Academy continues to maintain, obviously, academic excellence, but a sense of humility amongst the students, because really listening and understanding is the key to being a good citizen in the world. There's someone who listens.
All I ever wanted to do was go to the Academy. I didn't think another school existed, and it's the most special place on earth. I think the greatest gift that I've been given in my life was Academy education, and not just the education part, but the relationships that I made with faculty members who still impact my life today. I'm truly grateful, and I know all my siblings are as well. So I mentioned it another time when I spoke here at school about carrying some water back to the well that we have benefited from, and really, anything that we do is just a small token of our appreciation, because what has been given to all of us, the gift that the Sims family gave us, is something that could never be repaid and could never be recreated in today's world. The Sims family is revered in our home, and what they did and the personal sacrifices that they made. And in today's dollars, you couldn't even quantify what the gift was. And in my mind, without the Sims family, we don't have a school. And they're just wonderful people. and they truly love the Academy, and I just feel so blessed to have a connection with the family because they're such special people. The Academy shaped my life in many different ways, and the older I get, it seems like new lessons that I learned at the Academy will just keep popping in, and new things will occur to me that I actually learned many years ago here on campus. And I know that for my brothers and my sister, they feel the same way, and we all got so many different things out of our Academy education and our relationships here that it's really interesting to see between the 5 of us how different they were, yet so special for everybody and so meaningful.